YouTube, what is good? It is Tuesday, we're back. I don't think we filmed for 2 weeks. 1 week we tried to film. Tuesday footage kind of got scrapped for some reason. We had some malfunction with the memory card, and then I just decided like we might as well scrap the week. So it's refreshing not to film for a couple weeks. Shouts to everyone for watching the shorts and tuning into the eBay lives and just like continuing to support. We've gotten a lot of like negativity from a few people in regards to like not putting out videos every week and just putting out shorts. As I commented to him, you know, we're trying to find the balance for what works. At the end of the day, most important is the business and kind of all of our sanity. You know, if the content gets stale, sometimes it's good to take a week or two off. You know, we have a lot going on here. Thankfully, the shorts have been really helping the channel. We're getting a lot more views. We're getting a lot more subs. At the end of the day, we're gonna do long form content. We're gonna do short form content. And if you guys support it, you guys support it. You know, this is a business at the end of the day. We like making content, but we're not really the, you know, content creators. That's not how this started. It really started with selling stuff, buying stuff, listing stuff, all that stuff. So again, shouts to all y'all for watching. Hopefully this week is good. We get some decent content for y'all, but you know, what's most important is the business. Lately, the eBay live has been extremely important because, you know, it's bringing in a lot of revenue. We're getting rid of a lot of stuff. And sadly, the YouTube revenue is just not what it used to be. You know what I mean? So again, as much as we love to keep building that up, which we're working for, we got to continue to focus on what's really bringing the revenue and paying the bills. This right here is what's paying the bills. We got some of today's orders going out. eBay ran a 15% off coupon. I think it's still live right now, and man, it's been clucking. We got some mids, we got some highs. Pure Money 3s, really like that shoe. I have not purchased them yet because I know that retail's high and they're going for a little less, but that's one of those shoes that I need to pick up because it's just too classic to me. Speaking of classic, Fire Red 3s, Cardinals, Korea Seoul 2.0, and then we got the Free Throw Line 3 white cement. Never really see that pair. Very clean. Speaking about very clean, Dodgers brand new. I knew that shoe would kind of like not necessarily go up, but just be a good seller. It's one of those Kobe's that I feel like you can kind of wear casually. The colors aren't too loud. Good pair right there. Some 14s, some brand new 2016 Flu Games, and some brand new Master 12s. I'll never forget the Master 12 release because literally that was such a popular sneaker when it came out. It kind of like was one of those tax season shoes where people were going crazy for them kind of like a couple days after they came out because they couldn't get them and people were paying the high. Brand new Carmine's, nice to see. We got the brand new wet cements next to the Brick by Bricks. That's a shoe that of course is going crazy right now. It's one of those sneakers that we don't mind holding on to because, you know, you guys might think that our price is too high or no one's gonna pay it or we need to drop the price, but in reality, people pay the price. We put it up there, and I feel like we've sold like 5 or so pairs just strictly off eBay buy it nows, no offers, no nothing. We got the Strawberry Coughs next to the Panda Highs, LeBrons, Bo Jackson Auburns next to this awesome Nerf Reebok pump that turns into a Nerf hoop backboard type of thing. EQTs, Babes, Steph Curry's Crocs. I mean, look at that array of variety. And we're not even going to talk about the Hokas or the crazy Jurassic Park Reeboks, Maroon 6s that have seen better days, the top 10 Adidas. That's an Adidas that I really like. I used to buy them a lot. I'm thinking that they'd resell easily. That pair did not sell easily. It took quite some time. Falcons jersey, Nebraska football shirt. Can't lie, I'm extremely behind on fantasy football, so I'm hoping that I could get stuff together this week. Awesome brand new Supreme jersey. Awesome Hawks Abdul Rahim jersey, which he sold a size 56 the other day. That's a size 60 going out. A J-Tip shirt. And can't forget about these Tim Duncans that I literally got from SneakerCon Brooklyn. I finished that video and it's ready to go. I gotta decide if I want to release it tonight or tomorrow, but this was a good snag for sure. We also have some toys going out as well as a motorcycle helmet. It's fitting that we're selling BMX toys at the same time we're sending out a motorcycle helmet. Obviously, well, honestly, if you ride BMX like these crazy guys do, they probably wear those type of helmets, I'd assume, or something close to it. Enough about that. Guys, anything about the orders or anything else?
Yeah, nice 40 ball going out today. A lot of 3s, as you can see. A couple of Fire Red, Cardinals, white cements, soles, a lot of good pairs. Those Masters are pretty dope in my opinion, just because, again, one of those shoes back in the day, like if you were around during that time, that shoes, you know, everyone wanted it. It was highly coveted. Carmine 6s don't really really wear 60s as much as I used to, but definitely a classic, definitely one of the best pairs in my opinion. That bottom row is pretty cool, a lot of variety. You got some SBs, South Beaches, you got some Auburns. Those Nerf Reebok pumps are crazy. I know it took some time to sell. We've had them for a little while now, but really happy about it because just patience with stuff like that is just very peculiar, very different. We got some Currys, some Crocs, some Hokas. Really like the Hokas, super comfortable, can't go wrong there. Tim Duncan's, definitely a shoe I would love a retro of. The Nebraska Cornhusker shirt, pretty fire. College football is back this week, so I'm super excited. You know, football all the way till February, which is very, very exciting. The Supreme jersey is also awesome. I love a lot of the Supreme jerseys that they do. I think they're pretty dope. The work done, classic Atlanta Falcons jersey, and then the Sharif Abdul-Rahim jersey, another one that's pretty fire. And like A said, I'm behind on fantasy as well. I've been thinking about who I'm going to draft and all that type of stuff, and it's low-key stressful because like this is a year where it's very, very weird. I think it's top heavy with receivers than there are running backs, so depending what you pick, I think it's going to be really hard this year. In my personal opinion, for my method and what I like to do, I think it's going to be an interesting fantasy year, and I think someone we're not expecting per usual is probably going to go off this year. Yeah, really excited for that though.
We sell a couple wet cements in here, but it took me a second to realize that's the free throw line, as you guys can tell by the bottom. So that's really cool to see go out. A lot of cool stuff on the second row going out, especially those brick by bricks and the wet cements. I always thought that wet cement is pretty fire, especially if you threw white laces on those. They're essentially a brick by brick, but in just gray. Going down to the next row, I feel like we've had a couple Nerf collabs in here, and that's a really cool one. I do like how the box turns into a hoop, and those EQTs right next to those are really, really fire. Honestly, if you slap the Nike logo on those, I feel like those would be considered some type of Hirachi, but I like how different those look. Going onto those Currys, I'm kind of excited for basketball season. The weather's starting to get a little colder, and I know the guys are excited for football. I'm also excited for basketball, so when it gets colder, that's how you know those types of sports are coming back. Going down to this row, definitely thought about grabbing those Dunkins, but I'm waiting for the gray pair to be retro, hopefully. The clothing is really awesome. That Supreme jersey is super, super fire. Not surprised to see football stuff start to go out, especially with the season coming. So shouts to everyone who bought off the eBay, hoping towards a great Tuesday.
Shouts to all y'all. Let's pack up this stuff and see what happens today.
You just wanted the SB for us?
Yeah.
This is where I was at before this.
Did you give him a price yet or no?
Not yet.
How you been, bro?
Good, Jay. How about you, bro?
Hey, man, I'm just chilling, man. You still got the Crenshaws?
Nah, bro, I sold them.
For some reason, like that, I've been thinking about that shoe.
I feel like I did the same exact thing you did. You're like, one wear, looked perfect, and I was like, alright, I gotta get rid of them.
I see you be doing flag.
Yes, sir.
That shit looks so fun.
Bro, it is.
I've been out of it for like 2 years, more than 2 years, like 5 years, honestly. Like,
So that was the same with me. I was out of it for like 3-4 years.
this one's 180, 120.
Any size 8 350.
This is like the only one right now that I'm trying to find the market on.
It's weird.
It's very all over the place. I see high, I see low.
So I got them for like 220.
220. Let's see what I'm on. So these we had up for 3. I definitely could drop that. I know they dropped their price. I can do like 250 here.
Okay.
I would say if you added 25,
Yeah.
it's like 225 basically for this stuff. 250 here. If you want to do that, I'm cool with that.
Let's do it.
That's cool. I bet. You try these on and everything like that?
Yeah, I'm good.
I bet.
Yep. I had the green one, so.
Alright, bet. Ready. You need a bag?
Yeah, I'll take it. No, I got the IQ.
Got one? Alright, bet. You're a Steelers fan, right?
I am.
How you feel about your team this year?
Dude, it's up in the air, man.
I think the division is tough, but I could be drinking the Kool-Aid, but I'm high on Aaron Rodgers still. Like, I think he's more so a wide receiver 2 than he is a wide receiver 1.
Definitely.
What is going on? So last week or the week before that or whatever week we filmed where we lost Tuesday's footage, on Tuesday I showed you guys kind of the process of this eBay Live extravaganza that we've got going on. As you can see here, we have a lot of stuff with boxes. A lot of stuff's new, a lot of stuff's used. We have stuff with no boxes. In front of Burrow, we have that Amazon tote with all types of stuff. There's a lot of shirts and hats that I'm going to try to do today, considering that a lot of people were asking for shirts and hats. But it's definitely an experience for sure. Shout out to everyone who's been tuning into the lives. It's really cool when people tune in and kind of reference our listings and say, hey, can you do this pair of gold mids for $20 less or whatever it is. It's really awesome for that to happen. We're really trying to do better stuff. So depending on when this comes out, the next couple weeks, we're really gonna do like brand new heat, at least heat to me, like white cement 3s, you know, military 4s, like stuff like that. We want you guys to get really good deals. The more people that are in the lives, the more deals we can give. So as you can see, been a pretty stressful day today for me, whether it's stuff to find. We had some shenanigans going on with a business next door. My car was blocked and women were yelling at each other because one woman didn't speak English and she wouldn't back out. So yeah, just like a lot of stuff going on today, but I want to make sure to try to be consistent with the lives. A lot of you guys have been messaging me all weekend on eBay like, hey, you going live tonight? Hey, when's the next time you're going live? So we definitely appreciate the support. Without you guys, obviously, we wouldn't be trying to do this. It's a lot of work. You know, you think that it's just kind of like you go live and that's it. A lot of work goes into setting this up, and we're still not even there where we should be, where I feel like a lot of these shows should be set up kind of like days and days ahead of time so you guys can see all the cool stuff that we're running, what prices we're running it at. So, you know, we are adjusting. So again, shouts to all y'all for all the support going forward. We definitely appreciate it. And again, if we don't have as many episodes coming out, you know, it is what it is. We're trying our best to do what we could do. If you're watching right now, check out our eBay store, check out eBay Live, whether it's other sellers or us, and let us know kind of what you guys want to see on the next one. That's about it for me. Hopefully get more content during the week.
It is 6:43, wrapping up here. Got some stuff going out tomorrow, but there's gonna be way more things going out tomorrow as we're currently doing a live next door. He's doing a live. We already sold like 4 items, so that should be really dope. On the 21st, which is in 2 days, which is Thursday, we're gonna do a big eBay live. I know we've been doing them a lot lately, but we're gonna be auctioning off like way better things, like brand new retros and stuff like that, dunks, but like white cement 3s and stuff like that, 99-cent auctions. So that should be really dope. So this video will probably be after that. So just going forward, just be on the lookout. Save us as a seller so you get that notification on when we're going live. And yeah, that's about it. It's a calm Tuesday, a little busy earlier in the morning, then it slowed down, just sold something else. So overall today was a decent day. Got a lot of work done, got a lot of stuff on eBay, gotta get a lot of this stuff up on the wall, but it's been a little difficult lately, I'm not gonna lie, as we've been having to do a lot more things, especially with the eBay live. So try to catch up on all that, but overall good day. I forgot to say this morning, Saturday, we had a subscriber come by from Albany, New York. I believe his name was Chuck. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure his name was Chuck. Shout out to you because he came by, traded a couple pairs. He got a Red Cement 4 and he got an SB4 Navy. And today's his birthday, so happy birthday to you as well. Again, really appreciate you taking the drive, you know, like the 2-hour drive or so to come, you know, shop with us and, you know, just chop it up a little bit and stuff like that. So really appreciate it. Appreciate everyone else who makes the drive and the time and effort to come to the shop on the eBay, DM us and make deals and stuff like that, because again, it's greatly appreciated. Shout out to the dude from Wisconsin earlier. I know Burn and Egg did I believe like a TikTok reel earlier, but shout out to you because again, he did a trade actually for brick by brick, so we'll have to grab one of those as well to send out tomorrow. Overall, pretty good day. Anything for the people?
One thing I noticed is that the weather is changing again. That means that we might consider, if it get colder than what it is, we might bring out more like long sleeve, light windbreaker, like hoodie and stuff like that. Keep an eye on eBay.
Shouts to everyone who's been keeping up with the content, because we've been gone as far as YouTube for about a week and a half. So shouts to everyone who is keeping up with the reels, shorts, TikTok. If you haven't already, check out our TikTok. Same thing all around, TopshelfKicks. Again, shouts to everyone who's been on the eBay live. It seems that our numbers as far as viewers and watchers goes up, like I want to say every show. Some shows, you know, do better than others, some shows do less than others, but at the end of the day, as long as we're making sales, that's what makes me happy. So if you guys can catch a great deal, especially since we're trying to liquidate a lot of things, please just buy it. If you get it for like 10 bucks, 5 bucks, $1, if you get a hat for $1, man, what a steal. But yeah, we're trying to get rid of everything. We're trying to make a lot of space. At the same time, we're getting a lot of things, so it's like we're trying to make this a very ongoing cycle moving forward. But yeah, if you guys can catch a great deal, especially on great sneakers, great product, hats especially, if you guys are hat people out there and you guys see some dope hats, please buy it because we have too many hats. Other than hats, we got a lot of cool stuff, got a lot of cool t-shirts, got a lot of cool shoes. So if you haven't already checked it out, eBay Live, I want to say we're aiming to do it Tuesdays and Thursdays, maybe Fridays and Saturdays, but who knows moving forward. The only way you're gonna find out is if you have us favorited on eBay as a seller. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and favorite us on the eBay.
That is about it. I think Ace said something earlier about there's a shoe he was looking at and he may use it 15% on. Besides that, when it's done, catch you guys in a couple of days. Peace.
YouTube, what is good? We are back. Yesterday, it was an historic day on eBay. The best day we ever had as a whole, considering we had a coupon running where a lot of people were taking advantage of it. And then we did eBay Live. And as you can see, we turned up. A lot of good stuff going out. A lot of doubles, triples, quadruples. Almost everything in this batch is brand new. Pretty much everything I ran last night is brand new. There were some things we might have ran that were used because some people requested that. I just gotta, again, shout out to everyone who's been supporting the lives. It's very cool to go in there and interact with, you know, people who have been supporting us, whether through eBay, Instagram, YouTube, walking to the store, whatever it is. It's a really cool experience. And again, shouts to eBay for the opportunity. I guess we'll talk about some stuff right here. Starting off up top, Bloodlines, Unions, the Nigel 1 low, guys. I don't know if we spoke about these. Really cool sneaker if you like Jordan 1 lows. And it's one of those pairs that obviously the brick by bricks jumped up pretty significantly. It's possible with these, I don't know. But we ran those at 99 cents. And I don't know if I mentioned that, but everything we ran last night was 99 cents. Really cool because, you know, again, we got to some good prices. Travis Scott's, we did not run these at 99 cents. These were sales that all happened because of the coupon, but the way yesterday went, maybe on Tuesday when we have another big show, we'll run a couple of Travs at 99 cents. Unions we sold for some steals. Boston Founds we sold for some steals. Some different colored ones, some luckies. White cement 4s and white cement 3s definitely got sold for steals. Prices that I would pay plus a little bit, but that's great, right? Because you guys tune into the lives, you guys should get good deals. Some more 3s over here. Nice to see those next to the True Blue. True Blue to me is just such a classic J. We go to some 4s, as you can see, military 4s. I think every pair live sold for under 220. Literally every pair. Great shoe right there. Military blacks, red cements, SB 4s, and the big draw of the day last night was running the undefeateds at 99 cents. Those got up to around 400. Not really sure what the market's going to do on them. Obviously they have to release, but again, similar situation to the brick by brick next door. Those might go to the moon. Those might be a $500 to $1,000 shoe after they release and everyone takes their L's. That's usually sometimes what happens. Bread 4s, some steals, used metallics. We had a request on the Ragings. 3 pairs of girl dads. Shouts to all the girl dads out there. We got some Travs, some Starfish 13s, which are pretty sick. That's a nice pair. 2 flu games, we ran those last night. Cherries, playoffs, Georgetowns, Michigans. 2 pair of green bean, great 5s, a bunch of Kobe's, Air Maxes, as you can see, those pink ones. I still need to find a pair in my size. Some Safari SBs, some Malachites, Verdies, Burgundies, some Dunks, and of course some Adidas. Honestly, there's probably some more stuff to grab, but I don't know what we could fit in the frame right now. So we got a lot of work to do today. This might take 2 trips. I don't know if this could all fit in the trunk. Anything else?
Yeah, shout out to eBay, you know, for giving us the platform to be able to sell 70, 80 pairs. Helps us get rid of a lot of stuff, helps us clear up space, and it helps you guys catch steals, you know. We were talking about it off camera. There's a lot of stuff that we've had for probably months, a year, years, and people are in the chat asking for it and they're going, you know. So many pairs, those Nigels going out already. Honestly, it's probably like my first time really looking at them today, which are, you know, they're pretty cool. You know, nice simple black and white or black and cream beige sneaker with a little bit of red. They're literally the highs just in black. 3 pair of Travs, you know, going wrong with that. Some Unions, some Lost and Founds. That row of just white cement 3s is honestly really, really beautiful. I love seeing that shoe. It's probably one of my favorite shoes in here to sell. Then over here you have some white cement 4s, some more 4s, the SB 4s, some bread 4s, brick by bricks, and undefeated. Burns wearing his pair, but definitely a nice pair right there. One thing I want to talk about the undefeated is that I feel like if you're about like 35 and up, it's probably a girl to you or a shoe that you've always wanted. I see a lot of people complain about the minor QC problems and stuff like that, how resell is low. Man, if it's a sneaker you've been waiting for and wanted all your life, wear the shoe. I think it's a great sneaker. I think it looks good. Beggars can't be choosers. Just drop the shoe. I think it looked good. I think it's honestly, seeing a shoe like that was very limited back in the day. Awesome to see everyone wearing them today. The 2016 metallic 5, I believe it's a 2016 pair. Super nice pair, really yellowed, and a lot of people don't like the yellowing. Personally, on the 5s, I love the yellowing. Shout out to the person who got a steal on the pink foam Big Bubble 95s. I think that's a great pair. Check market on that price. On a size 11, it's up there. It's really high, but someone got a really good price. Next to that, a Cortez Air Max 95, Kobe Dodgers, some Safari SBs. Looking at that Ultra Boost that I think it sold for like $60, but like almost like 8 years ago, you'd probably say that was probably like a $300-400 sneaker, which is crazy to see like where we're at in the landscape of sneakers. But definitely a nice cozy sneaker to run around and beat up, do whatever you need to do. You got some 2s, we got a Yankees hat. And it's funny because A just brought over all the hats. 2009 inaugural season with the gold patch, 27 world championships, obviously after they won the championship in 09. But dope hat, honestly. Some Yeezy slides. But yeah, overall perfect way to start essentially the weekend. Hit on the 95s this morning, but they're not going for anything, which usually tends to happen on a shoe that I want. But honestly, I don't really care about that because I think it's a great shoe for retail, and I'm gonna beat it up.
This is probably the most obnoxiously outrageous abundance of heat in one picture. Even though it's not like a bunch of like grails or anything like that, like a majority of it is, I guess, like white cements and then cement 4s and blah blah blah. But like at the end of the day, this just is a beautiful batch. Shouts to everyone on eBay. I was in the chat briefly, just making sure everyone got hyped for the live because I knew it was gonna be a good one. Shouts to everyone who got really good steals. I was looking at a couple of the sales. A lot of steals went out. That's the beautiful thing. I think, you know, getting great shoes for great prices is one of our biggest mottos here. Definitely happened last night. So shouts to everyone who tuned in. If you haven't tuned in already, what are you doing? Make sure you have us as a saved seller on eBay. I'll harp on the undefeated 4s first. Probably one of my favorite releases of the year. That's one of my favorites that I was anticipating to release. That Jordan Brand brought those back. Brick by bricks, of course. I feel like we've been selling a couple of those recently. So whoever's been just buying them straight up with no offer or anything, shouts to you. The metallic 5s, like Jordan said, with the yellowing, beautiful pair. Going down to this random row of Kobe's and Air Maxes. I absolutely love it. Recently picked up a pair of those pink Air Max 95s as well. Can't go wrong with those. Yeah, shouts to everyone who supports the eBay and the YouTube.
Shouts to all y'all for watching and supporting. Let's pack up all this stuff and see what happens today. YouTube, we're back. Today was pretty busy with stuff that we didn't get on film. That stuff was going to FedEx twice, going to UPS twice, packing up all the stuff, going to Home Depot, listing a lot of stuff. I have a ton of drafts to work on. I had content that I wanted to work on, but I definitely didn't catch up on that. We're wrapping it up here. Tomorrow's Saturday. The flea market's back. Finally, it's been like a month since, so I'll probably be there. Not sure how busy it'll be. It seems like a lot of people are away, as they should be for summer. I am hoping tomorrow's slow because I might not be here most of the day, but we'll see. Real quick, I just have to shout out the Peruvian spot down the street. If you know, you know. It's chowfa night tonight, ladies and gents. 2 of those things to bring home to the fam. That's about it. Shouts to the local Peruvian spot down the street. Shouts to everyone who's pulled up. Shouts to everyone who watched the eBay Live and who's been supporting again. You know, it's been a little slower when it comes to the in-store stuff, at least content-wise, and we took a break a little bit. So if we're lacking in the content, you know, check out the shorts, check out the TikTok. We got some exclusive TikTok content we've been trying to put out every day. And yeah, just bear with us. You know, it's the summer, so you know, as we get back to school and the holidays and Q4, maybe we'll continue to switch it up a little bit. I don't know, but appreciate everyone. And I really appreciate whoever bought this Armani exchange jacket, because sometimes when we buy things, I'm just like, why did we buy that? I guess that's why. Eventually someone is gonna buy it for 40 bucks ship. Anything else?
Brick by bricks, shoe of the week. Just sold one that you guys will see tomorrow. So we shipped out like 2 today. We sold 1 in store the other day. So like, I think we're up to like 5. And it's funny because the other day I was saying to myself, putting shoes back, like, damn, we got another size 9, brick by brick. At the time we had 3, now we have 1, which is hilarious. And if that one sells within the next 48 hours, 72 hours, that would be hilarious to me. In my head, I'm just like, damn, we have a lot of these, and we've had them for like, you know, a little bit over a month now. They're not selling, and then boom, people are paying the high on them, obviously because they're 50% off. But yeah, it's just crazy. And then looking at all these shoes is awesome, just because it's like, we're doing so many sales on the eBay Live, but being able to have a curation of stuff to also put out here is also awesome.
What are you picking first if you had first pick in
fantasy? Man, so fantasy football, our league is like in a week and a half, and I started to bounce off ideas and stuff like that. A just asked me if I had the first pick, who I'm picking. In my mind, I feel like there's 2 people I would choose between, and it's either Jamar Chase or Bijan. I had Bijan last year in my other league. He did pretty well for me, but in this league, I'll probably go Bijan. I have a theory in my mind. I try to go running back or top running back in the first round and try to go wide receiver in rounds 2 or 3. My method usually works for me, personally speaking. I know some people like to go receiver. I just believe in running backs, you know. Sometimes all you need is a touchdown to get you over. You know, running back can have like 90 yards, and sometimes like you don't really have that many points. So for me personally, I like Bijan. I will probably go, if I had the first pick, I would go Bijan. And he catches too, which I really like out of my running back. So who you going?
I don't know, man. Part of me thinks Malik Neighbors is going to be the best wide receiver this year. Sounds weird. I don't know why. As an Eagles fan, it sounds crazy. I just don't know. He might cook. Again, it's a crazy take. I mean, last year, if you said you were picking Saquon first, we would have got laughed at. So again,
Not really.
nah. You're getting laughed at if you took Saquon last year first.
I don't think that's that crazy. Eagles
Brent took him like 6th, and we laughed at him. Y'all laughed at him, and he took him like 6th. And again, while we're at it, shout out to everyone who joined the fantasy league. We got the in-store league. I've been backed up with stuff, but we're trying. Then we got online league. I don't know. Honestly, I guess I'll probably pick the projected #1 guy. I guess maybe Jamar Chase. One thing that I'm telling myself to do this year and every year going forward is if a guy let me down once, I'm you know. So McCaffrey, I don't care what's going on with him, I'm not picking him because I had a really good team last year with him at the #1 pick. I almost made the playoffs, and I literally just needed somebody decent, and you know, him being injured and being babied every injury is just too much for me. Great player. They also just got Brian Robinson Jr., I heard, which is crazy. That's about it. One and done. All right, guys, catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.
YouTube, what's going on today? Is Saturday, August 23rd, and we got some stuff going on today. We're missing a couple things, but that's okay. I'll look for that later. Up top, we have a Bleach Coral 1 Low. Believe we just got that, and it's already going out. Shout out to Amari on the purchase. Really appreciate it. He wants some stickers, so we're going to include that there. Next to that, we have a Jordan 1 Mid Triple White. It's funny because we just sold a used one in a 10.5 that we've had for a while on stream the other day. Now we're selling a brand new one. Talked about it a little bit yesterday. Another brick by brick going out. This one is a size 9. I'm really happy about this sale because, again, ever since that 50% coupon, a lot of people just been hand buy now, no offers, no nothing, just buy now. We got a military 4 going out. Over here, we have a white cement 4 in a size 7 used, really clean. Happy about that one. A shoe, I honestly don't understand why it goes for what it goes for, but the bread 8 used market, new market is really high, but good pair going out. Next to that, we have a cherry 12, again, another good sneaker. And then next to that, the reverse of it, the gym red 12. So really happy about those two going out, and it looks really good next to each other, and the pictures will look nice. Our 4th girl dad in the past 24 hours. Really happy about selling this Kobe because I said it yesterday, I believe, that this Kobe is probably the worst Kobe in here selling wise. We have the Tech Challenge 2 Racer Pinks. Got some honeydews. We got some TM Plus or some Plus. Really like that colorway. The Voltage Purple, cool one right there. I think last year we were in like Boston for a sneaker show and stopped at the mall before we came back home, and I know A got a couple pairs on discount. Really good pair there. They're the Amazonia Action Bronson 990 V6s. It's a shame to see how low they are. I think they're pretty dope. Definitely cool. Definitely a great sneaker for the fall time. Can't go wrong with a great New Balance. Talking about great New Balance, these 9060s. Color combination is funky when you add the paint, but overall pretty dope. All black, blue with some green. So definitely a cool looking sneaker. As crazy as this sounds, this is my favorite shoe in the entire batch. Puma, Clydes, Ninja Turtle. They're like a jumbo version. I really like this sneaker. Honestly, you got all 4 colorways. The purple, you got the red, blue, orange. I know the names, I just don't know what color goes to who. You got a crazy 3-stack pizza box right here, and then when you open it, you have, I don't know what this is. It's not a sticker, but pretty cool. This Puma. Look at all the accessories you get. Like, they really outdid themselves. Shout out to Puma. Each of their faces, to put in the lace, you get all 4 color laces, and then you get a pizza, you get a peace sign, and then you get TMNT. Anyone who's a fan of this, especially people who grew up during this time, I feel like would really appreciate this sneaker. And then we got some clothing going out. The Money Exchange jacket, windbreaker jacket to be exact, the MOK Supreme t-shirt, and then you get the Jersey legend, Isaiah Pacheco, South Jersey to be specific, jersey going out. It's football season's that time of year, so you know what that means. Jerseys about to start rolling, and probably gonna start doing more things, probably like TikTok and stuff like that. Yeah, shout out to everyone who purchased something, anything. Berwin.
The Brick by Bricks, definitely the sneaker of the week. Like Jordan said yesterday, I feel like every time we filmed this week, Brick by Brick has been in the picture as far as like selling wise. If it was possible, I would definitely double up on that sneaker. I like how the Cherry 12s and the Gym Reds are basically reverse even when it goes down to the back tabs. I don't know if you guys can really catch that right there. Go down to the bottom row. The Puma Ninja Turtle Clydes are really awesome. When we got that shoe, I was pretty confused as to what shoe was in there. The whole presentation, extra accessories, and the overall make of the shoe, I feel like you're definitely getting your money's worth. So whoever picked that up, got a really cool shoe coming in. So really awesome on that. And then I believe the OG Ninja Turtle movie that I believe premiered in the 90s is re-premiering in theaters soon for like an anniversary. So maybe that's why those sold, who knows, but definitely a great shoe and great presentation right there. Small batch of clothing, but I will say this Pacheco jersey, I'm not surprised to see this go out, especially with football season coming up, and I won't be surprised if more football jerseys start to pick up as well. We do have football jerseys, we do have hockey jerseys, basketball jerseys. I know those seasons are pretty much around the corner soon, so if you guys are looking for any of that, hit us up or check out the eBay.
Like Brian said, check out the eBay if you're looking for anything like that. I know A went to the flea earlier today. He found some cool things. He'll probably talk about that later if he's around. And yeah, let's have a great Saturday. I think it's gonna be a great one. College football's back today, week 0, so I'm definitely excited about that. Yeah, that's about it. Gotta take a pick, gotta find 2 more things, and get the day started.
Everything new or used?
All new, brand new. This took a little humidity damage, the box, but there's nothing wrong with the shoe itself. But I understand for that one. This has an imperfection on the left outer toe area, just from factory. It just has like a little defect that's on it. And then these I wanted to get in the women's, but accidentally chose the men's size, and of course they're way too large for my girl.
Half a size too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I've been looking at these.
Oh, for yourself.
Yeah,
Oh, for yourself.
I'm an 8.
Oh, damn. Bro. Yeah. Oh, you can squeeze it out. Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
You got more stuff?
At the moment, no. This is everything
okay,
I had in my cart. Yeah, that I just brought for today.
Did you have a price in mind?
No, I did not.
Nothing at all?
No, I'm sorry. I was a horrible first-time customer. I didn't really do my research that much on anything. I apologize. And then, do you want me to take these out of the bag?
Yeah.
I don't have boxes for these. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
These are like some old shoes of myself.
Like anything that you'd be comfortable with or anything?
I don't know. Used stuff especially, it's whatever, you know, I understand used.
Okay.
And I also understand, like, you know, you guys need to make money on it as well, too.
So the ones in boxes are all brand new, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
These I know are coming back out.
Are they? Oh, nice.
K-State was able to run the ball.
Hello.
So everything in the boxes are brand new.
You have a price in mind you want for everything?
I don't, I'm sorry. I'm a horrible first-time customer, dude. As I said to him, I apologize. I should have did a little more research. But it took me forever just to gather some of these up to... I don't live far, though. I'm in East Hanover. So next time I said when I come by, I'll do some more research prior to coming, so at least I don't come just blank.
So I was at 5 over here. This stuff I was going to pass on, but this stuff I was at 5.
Could you itemize everything for me?
What? So basically everything was 50 a shoe except for the Levi's. I was at 250, and then this stuff I was going to pass on just because Adidas, especially like
it's so low right now.
And then these, popular. they're going to go soon, so that's why I just passed on it.
Yeah.
But
just because of the age, right?
The age on that one, it just like even when I just checked the separation, I can see that the foam was starting to crack already. Like when I put a little pressure on it, so kind of just stayed away from that. But I was at 5 here, so like 50, 50, 50, 50, 250, 50 here.
Sure, yeah. Okay, no problem. We can do that. For my help, so anything from like 2012 and under, then be careful of, right? Bringing.
You can bring it in. It just depends. Just because like some of the stuff is just like the wearability of it.
Yeah, once it gets that old, exactly.
Yeah, and
so
just realistically,
you're gonna check
hypothetically, if I did buy it, I'll just be super low, just because again, like I know they're about to go soon.
Yeah.
Venmo, Zelle, Apple Pay.
Just sneakers,
I guess.
Okay, so I'm gonna just bring the bag, just check them out if you're interested. Yeah, how's it going?
I'm good on you.
The 17s. You guys don't buy jeans, do you?
Nah.
Okay. Cause we selling.
How you guys doing?
What's up, guys? I don't know if you ever heard of Evisus.
Yeah, but we just don't deal with.
Oh, you don't deal with it?
Yeah.
You guys have anything specific? You guys buy fashion shoes?
Nah, just like Nike Jordan and stuff like that. Those are sweet.
These are new because I have another pair, but I picked those up. Those I still have them pretty, like very good condition. Had them in the attic because of the heat, you know. It kind of changed. You see, here it used to be clear, but I still kept this because a lot of people is just yellow.
Yeah.
Still, this right here, I couldn't.
I
can't deny it with that. Those are legit too. I have online receipts, and you're supposed to use the sticker app for. Oh, I guess the rest of here is just designer.
Everything else is designer?
Yeah.
Designer I'll probably pass on. I can check those out though.
Okay, the 17s?
Yeah.
Okay, so then everything here is Louis Vuitton, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then check out the other ones.
Okay.
Those are the Cocos from 06. That was in the Turkey grid. You can use the sneaker app.
Yeah, you're good.
No, because some people they can't believe it still. I'm the type of person I have like 3 or 4 pairs, and some I just never wore. But it's like, how do you say, already time to sell them because I just gotta make room for family and whatnot. These are the pins. So all new.
That's everything?
Yeah. Because we saw online you guys say you buy bags, but I guess you're not. This is the Louis Vuitton Steven Sparks collection. I don't know if you know this one. We have it in pink because it became hot again ever since they did a collaboration with got that Jewish thing, and then we got the orange one. But these are both used. So.
What are you asking for these for?
Honestly, I'm just ready to hear offers. I'm really, because the thing is this, I'm not like I'm back in the days I used to know the market price of recent.
Yeah.
But I know that these online is going for 15 to 2, and that is the 17s is I think going for 4 something or 5. So I'm not sure. So I'm just willing to hear offers just to see
any number. Like give me a ballpark at least. So like
for all 3 of them as a combo, or just
all 4, all 4.
Which one's the 4th?
There's the Air Force under here.
Oh, no, my babies, the Cocos. I forgot about those.
How you doing?
Honestly, for all 3 of you as a package, what do you think is good? 2? I'll probably do 2. Just these 2 alone, is more than $2,000. So basically, the 17. The only reason why is because I have more of these.
Okay.
Like I have this already used.
Yeah.
I have this already used.
Yeah.
My brother knows, he's a witness. The Cocos, I don't have those no more, but I don't see myself wearing them just because I'm getting older.
Yeah.
I'm being told by everybody, I'm already in my 30s, just your age. So it's kind of like mental, but
yeah.
The 17s is still good. They just came out last year.
Yeah.
Do you have
I have too much pairs in my house, and oh, those are the Marvel babes. Those look nice with my shirt. So yeah, just let me know if you're interested or negotiate. I wanted to negotiate, but
give me a second.
yeah, take your time, bro.
The 17s are easy to pinpoint. The other 3, the Air Forces and these 2. If you had a price, like something.
No, I already said that for all of them, I'll probably take 2. Because each one, if you go to bare minimum, they're like 1,000 each, minimum.
2 for all 3 or all 4?
Can we do 2 for all 4 with this, and we'll call it even? So my brother don't gotta pay. It's up to you. If you don't want to, it's fine.
So what are you including in the 4?
No, because these are at least 1,000, because they're brand new. And then that right there, they're already getting the 17s and the mochas, because which is like a trade basically. Take that instead of, and just keep it a clean 2.
I feel like 2 would be tough. This one, like I don't know if you treat this as new or used. I treat this as used.
That's used.
I would have to, just looking at the bottoms.
No, that's because they've been tried on in the house before.
Yeah, like it won't pass as new.
No, I see what you're saying.
You know, I believe like you just try them on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which sell on eBay for us, cause like.
No, I get it. I get it.
Sale.
I'm not even gonna argue with you. I get it. I when it comes to business is business. I understand. I run a business as well. I get it. These right here never been tried on.
Nah, those are good.
Yeah.
Those are good
These
for
are
sure.
never been tried on.
Would you value the Air Forces at?
I seen them online going for 2, But I'm not looking for just like I said. I have a future. I gotta clean up. I'm coming to sneaker stores before going to eBay. It's not like I'm desperate for money.
It's easier to just offer it in person.
Correct. And at the end of the day, I'm trying to find it a good home because I'm already 35, bro. So it's like next year I'm gonna be 40, and
yeah,
I'm thinking more of condo. I'm just trying to unlock.
Thinking bigger.
Yeah, I'm thinking more mature for my age because at some point I'm not gonna be wearing the same clothes I'm wearing now. I'm probably in a button up all the time and a polo. Or should we just do individual? Maybe that'll be better for you. So
I mean, what I really would want, if anything, would probably be these two more so than these two. Just those two is older. They're they're at the age where like they're pretty expensive. So like they're on their way out. What would you want for these? Cause I know you said they're going for like 2, but you don't want 2.
I mean, what is your best offer? Honestly, like I said, I'm not here desperate for money. I'm just trying to get rid of them, but also at the same time want to entertain fair offers that's good for everyone.
Yeah.
Because if you're like $100, I'm like I'd rather just keep them and give them to somebody.
I mean, that's kind of where I was at on these.
Oh no, not $100. I'd rather just keep them for that price then.
All right.
Because they're real snakeskins. So what about the 17s then?
Where you at there?
The new
17s are new?
Yeah, the 17s are new. Because when I got them, they came already with a crease.
Yeah,
this and I'm guessing they've been tried on. But they're not, how do you say, used or anything.
I gotta look at the numbers again. Where you at here?
Probably 3. I'll probably go. How about this? Let's do something that we all can win. How about I do this for 50 plus the foams. Since the foams is 260.
Wait, what do you mean?
What's the foams?
Rather than that.
He wants the foams.
Because the foams we're gonna give you 260 for them.
Yeah.
So instead of giving you 260, just take the 17s and give us 40, not 50. Sorry.
Oh.
So you understand what I'm saying? So
yeah.
We take this, we get this, and we just get 40 to make it 3, and everyone wins. Because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure you got it for a decent price to where you can still make a profit, so everyone wins.
Choose like mine.
No, I understand.
Choose my top dollar right there. If not, it's all good. Just don't use one last time around.
Give me time to think about it.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like, if I do, I come back another day. I gotta talk.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
cool.
like I said. I'm not here for the money. I'm just here to get rid of stuff. But I'm not trying to give them away.
Yeah, that's cool. I can do this though.
Yeah, this and the shoes in 40.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then you said you got those from Foot Locker?
No, Flight Club.
Flight Club. Can I just see the thing real
fast,
please? You want a bag?
No, we have our own bags.
Alright,
that should be good.
Flight Club. Those are the 17s we just got.
Alright.
Thank you, my man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's trying to get away. Appreciate doing business.
Yes, sir, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Let me sell trade. How much you looking for from this?
Probably 60. I'll be right back.
Yeah, take your time. Where do you buy these at? 7.
You try shopping anywhere else yet?
Not yet. I'm right here by Polo, so I just came by like 7.
These are hard for us to move out of all the Travises, but
There's like cooked. If you were to take them, I'd probably take a chance at like 40.
40. Can you 50?
Probably not.
Alright, screw it. I'll do 40.
Okay.
How much would y'all do for Yeezy Boost? 50.
We probably hold off on the Yeezys, just because like all the Yeezys for us just don't really move fast anymore.
Like Jordans and stuff.
Yeah, Jordan and Nike's like our bread and butter. Yeah. Do you have like Zell or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, he said they just double
200 for both.
What about 120?
Alright, appreciate it, bro.
Have a good one, man.
Have a good one, bro.
And then the Yeezys.
I don't know. I was thinking 80. Because you can't really find them.
Yeah, I know it's like one of the better colorways.
Yeah, I'll do 80. I don't care.
So you wanted 180 plus 230 on these two, and then you wanted 120 each on these two.
Yup.
Which
the 80 on this.
Yeah. What colors are these? Black
And white. Yeah.
Black. And these are both brand new as well.
Brand new,
right?
yeah. Never mind, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that shoe we would probably put up there. 15 is usually tough to sell unless we like with this fit.
Copy.
Unless they don't even want it. Yeah. So the 3s sound pretty good. I think I'm comfortable with that. These two, I don't know, man. Just because I mean, it seems like a decent price, but it's just.
I looked on eBay and StockX, so I'm like, that's why I came up with
No,
it.
I understand, yeah.
I mean, 100 each. I don't. But I'm not gonna wear them, right?
Yeah, I hear that. These are cooked. It's a 16.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
someone out there.
That's why I'm like, if you didn't want the, I would just.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
I looked everywhere, I could not find these. That's too.
I'm thinking like 650 total.
That's fine. That's what I had in my head. If you
really?
Yeah,
so, because like honestly, I'd probably be lower than 100 here, but I'll try it because like whatever, and it comes out to 610 before there's like 40.
Copy.
So if you're cool with 650, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, we can do that.
What's the best way of payment? Sounds like you
don't have
some
no
cash. Huh?
Yeah.
Just give me a second. Let me see what I can do for you.
Appreciate you.
All good.
Thank you.
Peace, man. Have a good weekend.
You guys have a good weekend.
You too, bro. I'm going.
Looking to sell all this stuff?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Do you have prices in mind, or do you want to go shoe by shoe? Or?
Just let me know what you think, man.
These have no original box. Some. Okay, got you. So a lot of no box stuff.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Damn, I love this shoe. I know it don't go for shit, but.
No, they don't. But you gonna take them today, yo. Whatever.
Yeah, this is the old one too. Damn. Yeah,
I tried to sell them to you at the old spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
And what happened? You wanted too much, probably.
No, you couldn't. You was like, I couldn't even give you at the time. They were actually worth something.
Yeah.
You was like, nah, I couldn't even because I didn't have a box. They were just like this.
Gotcha. Alright, cool. Well, sounds like you don't want to take them home with you.
No. No, they just said.
What's in this box? The 5s or another?
Yeah, the 5s.
Random
Fives.
shoe? Okay, this is the one with the actual box. So, can you just give me like an estimate of what you'd be happy walking out of here with for everything? If you thought about that.
Maybe 3.5.
3.5. Okay, cool. At least you give me something. Let me take a look and see. And
I was thinking like 30 on those.
obviously, you're just looking to sell everything right now, trade. All right, cool. Let me look through and see what we can do.
You sold those diffused blue 3s you had online, right?
Diffused blue 3s?
Yeah, the Armand 3s. They were blue.
Oh, we might have another one.
Yeah.
The Amma 3 blue, I saw another one in drafts. I know we had one, we sold one. Is there another one? 11.5 brand new? Yeah, could we double check? It's possible we have another one. Yeah, those are fire, right?
Yeah, I love them, man.
Yeah.
That's why I want to get. I was like, yo, well, shit. If I get rid of these,
yeah,
that would give me an excuse to get them.
Yeah. We have one? We do have one. If you're interested, you can check them out. We can see like what we can do. So I think we had those at like 250. I don't know. You said 3.5 is what you were looking for, right?
Yeah.
3.5 might be tough.
Okay.
If you're interested in those, I would do a swap. Those are 250. Those just cash, probably like more like 220. I don't know if it's worth it or not.
What you think?
You want to try them?
Yeah, you could try them on.
I know they're 11.5.
I want to see how they look.
You know what? Take these.
Yeah? Got you. And being that you know you bought some stuff, we'll add 20 on top for you.
That's what's up.
Alright, got you. Yeah. Do you need a bag for him?
No, I can carry them.
Yeah. That's the only one we have. I'm not gonna get the number, but it's in the draft. So.
How much was you asking for these?
That's the 11.5. Definitely. Yeah. Appreciate you. Have a great weekend.
Be good, man.
Enjoy those. You sure you don't need a bag?
No. You got it's the top shelf bag?
It isn't. No, but it's. I appreciate you. Have a good weekend. Do you want any of these boxes?
Nah.
No? Okay, cool. Have a good one.
Oh shit! No, you know what?
Yeah, you got some shoes that match. Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube, what's good? Not sure what kind of content we got today. I had some other things that I was supposed to get done and go do, but ended up coming here because it was a little busy. A lot of stuff was going down, and we bought a lot of stuff. Some great stuff, some not so great stuff. And yeah, man, I'm happy that we have a couple of days off, even though in those couple of days I'll hopefully be working on stuff, because if I don't work on anything, we're going to be super behind and backed up with stuff that we have to put on eBay, stuff that we have to get ready for the eBay Live content. Yeah, it's definitely been a hectic day. Definitely a lot more to get done, but it is the weekend, so I guess we can get out of here and enjoy our Sunday and Monday. Anything else?
Today was just a crazy day. It started off really slow. Thought it was gonna be really slow, and then it just picked up out of nowhere. But overall, got a lot of good stuff, a lot of not so good stuff, but at the same time, it's a lot of nostalgic stuff, a lot of cool stuff, a lot of niche stuff, I like to say, just because it's like the collection that A bought is very niche to like a time and to someone, because it's a lot of Air Max 90s and different types of Air Max 90s and fusions and stuff like that. Stuff that I think is cool. But yeah, overall, got a lot of work to do, a lot of space to fill up on the shelves and in the case. You know, one thing I was thinking about earlier was I was moving some stuff around. I was just like, damn, like it feels good to be able to move stuff off the extra rack, put stuff in the right spot. eBay Live definitely helps that. But yeah, the amount of shoes we sold this week was crazy, honestly, ever since eBay Live started. But the eBay Live plus the 50% off coupon, I already know Tuesday is gonna be crazy because we're already at like 20 orders already, and it's 5:56. So that means tomorrow, Monday, we're probably gonna get hit with a bunch more orders, because I think it ends the 25th or the 24th at midnight. So big shout out to everyone who's been shopping with us and selling to us. Yeah, appreciate all you guys.
Just to everyone who's tuned in, I gotta point out that we do have a hat wall now. Just put this hat wall together, so a lot of dope snapbacks. You guys are out there looking for hats. We have literally 3 bins plus all the hats on the walls, a couple on the shelves. But there's some sleepers in here. There's a lot of hats that I'm wondering why they're still here. I'm assuming when March Madness is back and all those Final Fours and stuff like that is back, like they're definitely gonna sell. But it's probably one of my favorite parts of the store right now, not just because I put it together, but also because I love hats. So we have a lot of hats, we have a lot of fitteds, a ton of fitteds. So if you haven't already, check out the eBay store for all of that. We also have a ton of shoes that need to get tagged. We have about 4 to 5 bags that's accumulated over the past week. A lot of new stuff that just came out that's already used. Check the eBay out. And also shouts to everyone watching the content, and shouts to everyone who pulled up today. I'm done. Catch y'all on Tuesday.